Hello, lovely ritzy ladies. Here we are back in my beauty salon while I get myself ready to come and join you for a nice cup of tea. And today I want to talk about the importance of getting the colours right that you put on your face. So we're really talking here about eyeshadows and lipsticks because the other things that you put on your face, your foundation, your blush, your highlighter, maybe some bronzer and translucent powder, things like that. They're really about enhancing how your skin looks as opposed to adding specific types of colour. Now, when I started Look Fabulous Forever, I really wanted to make it easy for people to buy the colours that they wanted online, and I had to find a way to describe those colours. So, because I understood the whole concept of cool and warm toned for the undertone of your skin, I thought the best way is to divide what we offer, particularly for lipstick and for eyeshadow, into that grouping of whether they were preferable if you were cool toned or warm toned. Now, I still think that for lipsticks that differentiation is absolutely essential, less so for eyeshadows, and especially our eyeshadows, none of which are particularly sort of violently coloured, and when you apply them the effect is always quite soft and subtle. So a bit of experimentation with colour, the colours of the eyeshadows that you're using can be quite fun, and you don't have to get quite so bogged down in whether they suit you if you're cool toned or warm toned. So let's start with Let's start with the eyeshadows that I'm wearing today. I've put Lilac, which is this one, onto my lids, and then I've topped that with some Aubergine, which I've put here as an accent colour into my socket line, and then along my lash line I've actually added in this one. So those three together, this one being Midnight Blue, so those three together, you can see, are all very definitely cool toned colours, and because they are cool toned colours, they work brilliantly with me and what I'm wearing. I think at the moment, because I haven't got any lipstick on, and because I do have some eyeshadow on, but the only other colour that I've got are these lovely tulle earrings, I think I look a bit pale and washed out, and I actually think that right now I look a bit tired. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens to my face as I add some more colour in to my lipstick. So they're the colours that I'm wearing on my eyes today. What other colours could I have chosen? Well, being cool toned, I might have gone for grey, and we have a lovely soft grey here, and you can see that because I'm wearing grey in my top, that might have worked really well for me, and I might have used charcoal as my accent colour. Now, if I do use these colours, I often add in taupe, which is, let me find taupe, that one, because I feel that taupe is one of those colours that suits warm or cool toned. But that combination of those three as sort of shades of grey. This is a greigey colour, this is a dark grey, and this is the one on the left is a soft grey. I think that's on the right as you look at it. Other colours that I wear sometimes, I like cream quite a lot. I think cream is again one of those colours that you can wear when you're cool toned or warm toned, and this is a very good basic colour, as is cappuccino. So we're talking about colours that you put on your lids just to create a lovely wash of soft colour that you can then jazz up with something perhaps a bit more exciting. So I would quite often with these, I would add in something like Bluebell perhaps into the socket line, and maybe use Aubergine at the lash line. So I have these in my makeup bag, and I swap between them according to how I'm feeling, and sometimes according to what I'm wearing. But they are all, as I said, really soft and lovely colours, and what you're looking for is something that's a bit paler on the lids, a little bit darker as an accent colour around the socket line, and something really dark to use with a number 8 wedge brush to get that illusion of a lash line. an eyeliner, if you like, at the edge of the lashes. So I use a really, really dark colour there, either charcoal, midnight blue, or sometimes I quite like chocolate, which might not be appropriate because I'm not warm toned, but the chocolate that we have actually works quite well on me. Now, what about if you're warm toned? What have we got for you? Well, of course, we've got the cream again. That's a good colour for everybody, I think. Along with taupe, which is another good colour, I think, for cool and warm tones, and cocoa. So can you see how beautifully all of those go together? And then if I add in chocolate, and I can hold all these up, if I add in chocolate, you can see that the combination of those, different types of combinations of those, could all be absolutely terrific on your eyes. The other thing about if you're warm toned, if you like green, well, we have a lovely green, which is soft olive, and we have a lovely dark green, which is forest, and we've just added a new green, which is this one, which is teal green. So again, that one perhaps on your lids, this one, soft olive or olive on your lids, the teal green as the accent colour, and then the forest as the colour along your lash line would all be absolutely gorgeous. We have a couple of colours, they're both new ones, which definitely are not crossover between warm and cool toned. I think this one wouldn't work on many women who are warm toned because it's such a cool, icy colour, if you like, the lilac. And this one, which is terracotta, I don't think I could wear this. It's just got too much of that lovely, it's the colour of French floor tiles or French pots. And you know what? You'll be so pleased to know that we are adding in the coloured labels on the back to match the colour of the eyeshadow inside. And all you ladies who curse us because you have to put your glasses on to see which one you're taking out of your makeup bag won't have to do that in the future. So that's a nice surprise for you. We also have, don't forget, we've got these trios. So we put colours together for you. So this is our warm tone trios. This is our cool toned, and then the one at the end is our neutral palette. Let's look at each of those in turn. So the cool tone one, these are all the colours that suit me, obviously. Soft grey, bluebell, which is an absolutely gorgeous colour, and midnight blue. So if you want to buy 3 colours and have a combination that gives you the base colour, the accent colour, and then the definition at the socket line definition, and then the lash line definition, then the trios are the way to go. And this is our warm brown. So obviously if you're warm toned, all of these are perfect. Cream, cocoa and chocolate. And this is neutral, so either warm or cool tone can wear these, and then if you're that lucky person who wear anything, then all of these are going to suit you. So cream and rose gold and taupe. We've got a special offer on at the moment, which is 15% off when you buy 3 specifically coloured products like eyeshadows, lipsticks and so on. So do have a look at that offer. It should be in the email that you've received, and it will detail it there. So as I said, take a look at that. Now, I hope that was helpful for eyeshadow colours. So what we're talking about is that when you're cool toned, move towards the greys, the blues, the purples and gradations of those. And if you're warm toned, move towards the creams, the cocos, the chocolate and gradations of those. And also greens are very good. So the soft olive and the teal green, and also forest. So, as I said, hope that was useful. Now I want to come to lipstick. So lipstick's the other bit of colour that you're going to put on your face, and I just think it makes all the difference. I love the moment I put lipstick on somebody when I'm doing a makeover, because I think it's the moment the face comes to life. Now I've chosen 5 from the cool tone range and 5 from our warm tone range just to show you. I'm going to try the cool tone ones on one after the other. But the good news is Julie, who's our customer services manager and is a makeup artist, she has made a video which we're going to link at the bottom of this video on YouTube. We are going to link to that video, which is in it. She is showing you on herself, just as I'm about to do, the different lipstick colours, so you've got a direct comparison. And I've done that because you often say, oh Tricia, because you're cool toned, you always show us this cool toned stuff, what about showing us the warm tones? So we've listened and responded. I'm going to start very pale and I'm going to work up to a lot more vibrant. And the first one that I'm going to do is this one. It's a new one for us. It's called Dusky Rose. So I'm just pop that on. I've already got lip primer on, by the way. And so I'm just going to put this on. And this is a lovely colour if you're the kind of person who doesn't want to wear anything too dramatic in the way of lipstick. Or you're the sort of person who during the day you prefer to tone it down a little bit. And this is a lovely cool tone colour. And can you see how as soon as I put this on, suddenly the colour of my eyeshadow pops a bit more, looks a bit more interesting. And it's also picking up on this slightly purpley that I've got in my earrings. The corresponding colour to that over in the warm tone palette is soft caramel. So if you want a similarly soft, gentle, not too vibrant colour in the warm toned, then soft caramel. So I'm going to wipe this off. And the next colour I'm going to go for is slightly stronger, Pink Pop. Okay, so a little bit more pigment, slightly more interesting in terms of colour. And again, can you see what happens to my eyeshadow colours and the lipsticks once I've got this on? I think of this as a sort of bubblegum colour. It's we didn't have a really true pink, so we created that one because we wanted a really proper true pink. Now the corresponding colour over here is this one, which is, let me get this right, Sunset Glow. So in terms of vibrancy, this would be the corresponding warm tone colour. Now let me get that off. Next one, I'm going to Soft Plum. Soft Plum is mid-tone. So not particularly pale, not particularly vibrant, perfect daytime, perfect, I think, all year round colour. This is always in my bag and I wear it a lot. And again, can you see how with just this little bit of extra colour on my lips, again, makes the eyeshadows pop, and also you notice much more the earrings that I've got on. Corresponding colour over at the warm tone range is this one, which is Coral. And if you want a good everyday colour, not too bright, but just looks terrific when you're warm toned, Coral is the one to go for. Again, have a look at Julie's video. So getting rid of that one, till I go to my all-time favourite, really bright, zingy lipstick. Love it. Just fuchsia. So now we really are ramping up the strength of the lipstick, but we're into summer territory with this one. I think this is a summertime colour. It's one that I wear a lot when I'm down in France. So I've got a bit of a tan. It looks lovely with white. If I'm wearing white or turquoise, it looks particularly nice with those colours. So I love fuchsia, and a corresponding colour over here is poppy. So those two, can you see how they're nice and bright now? We're really brightening up. And then the final, like wow colour that I'm going to show you is one that I wear quite a lot. It's my Defiant colour. I will wear red lipstick no matter what you tell me that I shouldn't, how much you tell me I shouldn't. So this is Cherry Red. And I just love it. Make sure you haven't got any on your teeth. I mean, I need to make sure. So there you go, Cherry Red. I think that's just the prettiest colour. And the corresponding one over here is Hollywood Red. So again, you can see how this one's got that slightly browny orange tone in it, and this one's much more the colour of a bowl of cherries. So let me put all those together. I'm going to hold all those up. So these are all our lovely warm tone colours. And let me get the warm tone necklace, scarf, and just see how, if you were wearing this colour or a scarf like this, or any colours that work really well around browns, creams, yellowy greens, all those lovely colours that warm tone people can wear, cream, they're all going to look fantastic. And if I put the corresponding cool tones into my hand, put all of those together, can you see how now, with my lovely magenta scarf, I've got colours that work with that tone. I do hope that was reasonably easy to follow and made sense for you. What I was trying to show you with that is that when you are wearing the right colour tones on your face where colour matters, which is in eyeshadows and particularly in lipstick, then it really does make all the difference. And what you're looking to do is to complement everything else that's going on. So you're complementing the clothing that you're wearing, the earrings that you've chosen to wear, if you've got coloured earrings on, and obviously everything else that's going on in terms of the undertone of your skin. I do hope you found that helpful. Do watch Julie's video where she shows you some of those warm tone lipsticks and how they look on a real person like her. And I do hope, as I said, that you found it helpful and enjoyable. Tomorrow, I thought we'd have another fun COVID-19 quiz with a little prize for you for the end of the week. So I've completed my 3 videos that I wanted to do all about colour in the older woman. I said on Tuesday that I think one of the things that we're trying to do is, because we're so different from our mothers and grandmothers, is to navigate that particularly difficult path between not wanting to look like our granddaughters and not wanting to look like our grandmothers. We're being forced all the time to move younger, to embrace this so-called thing, ageless style, as if we're, stuck at the age of 40, which none of us is. But we also don't want to be accused of this whole thing about being age inappropriate, which is a horrible put down for an older woman. So I feel that with lipstick in particular, you can do an awful lot to put your stake in the ground and say, hang on a minute, I'm a grown-up older woman. I like colour and I like to wear makeup, which brings my face to life and makes me look amazing. So thank you for watching. As always, I do enjoy your company so much. Thank you for the comments that you leave, both underneath the video and on the Super Troopers page. I'm enjoying that so much. And I very much look forward to seeing you tomorrow with a quiz. Bye-bye.